The LuxIQ, a new exam tool to provide task lighting assessments and recommendations. To begin, place the LuxIQ machine over a person's reading material.
So we're going to use the LuxIQ to find out what task lighting works best for you. Now this isn't overhead lighting, this is task lighting. So this is lighting that will be directly focused on what you are looking at. Rather than over.
I can do my bookbook, my checkbook. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh man.
So we're having you look at some different print samples, and can you read the line that you're able to read comfortably?
Well, the most comfortable is the last line.
Okay, and what does it say?
So this is 36-point font.
Okay. So the first thing I'm going to have you adjust is the lux. And what the lux will tell us is the brightness of the light that you need. Okay. Lights used to be measured in watts, but watts is not a measurement of brightness. It's a measurement of how much energy it takes to run that light bulb.
Oh. It really makes a difference how much you can see with the right light. Holy moly. Okay, I can read right here.
So now I'm going to have you adjust the color temperature. And the color temperature goes from about 2700 to about 6500. And the lower the number, the warmer the lighting is.
See, I like it. Excuse me, nice and white. So about right here, I would say.
Okay.
I can see.
And
quite well.
What is the lowest or the smallest print you can read?
This is 22-point font.
Right. So you're gaining about 3 lines just by having the right task lighting. So if you look at the machine, the top will tell you what lux you need and what color temperature works best. So then what we're going to do is we're going to put it into this, we're going to put it into this Light Chooser web app. And from this web app, we can select the light bulbs. We can select bulbs and find out how many lumens it's going to take for her to reach this optimum lighting. So I'm going to shut this off. Do your reading. So she's using about 1750 for lux, and her color temperature is right about 5000. So we'll enter this in. So she likes her lighting more on the whiter side, and when you're using the whiter light, it's actually a blue based light. Okay, so from entering in that information on the Light Chooser app, I can see how many lumens that she needs, and I can also see how much energy it's going to take to run that bulb. So we're talking about a focal distance. So the distance between your lamp head, where the bulb is, to the paper, you're looking at about 10 inches. If you adjust that lamp up or down, you're going to need more or less lumens depending on which way you go. The best type of lamps to get are not the ones with the swing arm. You want one that has the gooseneck so you can actually pull it down closer to what you are looking at.
So you should have it lower than your eyesight?
Yes.
Your eyes?
You should have it lower than your eyes, because if you use a table lamp and it's as high as, as tall as you are, it's going to give you side glare because it's going to come in here through the side. If it's, overhead lighting that you're depending on to read with, chances are what happens is people with low vision, they bend over to see things, and so then your body shadows your paper.
We put 800 lumen light bulbs into the dining room. When you walk in,
Right.
It's perfectly lit up. Nice. My kids say, turn it off, it's too bright. But I cannot sit, now I know why, I cannot sit at my table and read or do my checkbook. I always move by the counter where the under cabinet light is. So this will
Right.
really work perfect.
Right, so you're getting about 903 lumens. So with that, you could do, you're not going to probably find a bulb that's 900. You might be able to find it at a specialty store. But you could do 1,000.
Yeah, you better have to go up.
Right. You can go up, and then you can pull your lamp further away from the page to get that 900
Right.
lumens. So when you go to the store, what you're going to want to look for is, this is a Duracell LED bulb. And you're going to want to first look at your number of lumens. So this is 1,600. So on the front it will say 1,600, 1,200, depending on the number of,
Lumens you
lumens
need.
it's in the box. And then you can turn it over, and it'll be in different places depending on the brand, because each one of their packaging is different.
Yeah.
But we're looking at a color temperature about, this one is 2,700 kelvins, so that is not, this is a very warm light. It's got a very red base to it. You like things more on the white blue.
Yeah,
So on the
white.
back of the bulb, you're going to look at one that is 5,000 kelvins. Okay?
Oh, I see. You can't just go into the store and pick a 1,600 lumens and think you have the right thing.
No, you need to look at two different things now. It's very different than the incandescent bulbs. The incandescent bulbs, you just went in and you saw,
See, I would have went just by 1,600 lumens if that's what I would need.
Right.
And I said, this is right. So you turn it over
Right.
and then you look. What is that other thing called?
Color temperature.
Color temperature.
Right.
Okay.
So then another thing that you want to look at is there's a number called, it's usually like an A number, and this is an A21 bulb. So this is actually a very large bulb. So, it might be too big for what you're looking for.
Yeah, if you have.
If you
depending
have a
on how
small,
size.
yeah, right. Sometimes it would hang out the front of the lens, because that measures, the length of the bulb basically. So if I had to do this again, the lamp that I purchased this for, I would look for like an A19 bulb. So I would actually be looking for 3 different things now.
Okay.
When you go to like batteries and bulbs, one source lighting, those places will have your best selection of bulbs. And, their staff will know more about specific lighting, more so than going to a discount store like Walmart or Menards.
Oh,
You can
yeah.
certainly go to Walmart and Menards and get your lighting, but you're going to have a larger selection at specialty stores. Yeah. Another letter and number combination that you want to look for is the fitting on the bulb, and that is where you screw
base,
in
yeah.
the base, where you screw in the lamp. Most lamps in the United States use an E27.
What I learned today about the light bulbs and everything is very exciting to me. First of all, to have a piece of equipment like that handy to view. The other thing is, what I'm going to do when I find the right kind of light bulb, I will change my light by my computer So I have a gooseneck light, so I can pull it down so I can see my keyboard. That will really help. And then at my workstation, I can do my checkbook and everything else. And that really makes me feel like I can do what I used to do.
Contact Amy by phone 701-857-7635 or email abrunner, ABRUNNER @nd.gov. Thanks for watching NDVS SB Golden Guides.